Welcome back to Just Fantastic Raps channel. Today we're back playing Amnesia, a mission for pigs. Last time we saw Piggy and we went down this place and then we found the door that can open. And every time I play this game it sounds like the Predators is home, but whatever. This one is closed, okay. Do I touch this? Do I get in this? Okay. Seems safe. In the nest of eggs, it is cradled in his sweating hands. It sucks the fever loose from his body. He dreams of birds far above the jungle canopy. Above the jungle canopy, a jaguar coughing at the dawn. Calling, I don't know, that word, at the dawn. Hello? Maybe if the music didn't if the music was a little bit more silent, I could have heard what actually happened. I'm guessing that this elevator that is made for food broke and while I was inside, because I'm not food. Oh, there is a phone, but then there is a journal, my journal. Sabotage! Bruised and battered, but alive. I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I'm driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge. Drain the flood. Free your children. Funny.
Quickly, Mantis. Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
I ain't gonna be going much faster than I already am. I mean, in order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bound. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part orgon monand dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can be then administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body it is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Thus locked. My journal. Maintenance access. There is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. Padlock is old but firm, and after that fall I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Ooh. 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 Open all of the things. I don't know why. I just like opening stuff. Okay, I'm guessing that I don't have anything to do here. I can touch the chair. I can play around with the hinges. I can play around with this. My goodness. This game is 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing around with physics. Let's go down. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. That's a nice temple toy thing. Drawer número 1, número 2 y número 3. Gracias. Journal page. The centrifuge. It is some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds. It positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile hazard or two composite, some volatile hazard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. That's a button. That's a corridor, and that's another corridor. Or I'm supposed to feel this, am I? I'm guessing I am. Okay. Holding pens or low temperature storage. Low temperature storage. This seems like a more fun place. That's quite close, piggy. It's now not a piggy no more. Now walks like a human. I was about to say it looks quite cold in here, but I mean... Okay. Oh, a note. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my leg, blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit, and I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes. They ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, pushed them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It will help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? That's terrible. I don't know what is. Oops. Didn't mean to throw that away, I mean. Is it gone now? Wait a minute. This changed. I hate you. He's close by. Jump scare? Piggy be after me, I'm guessing. Ow! Wait, what? The door didn't open. Wait, come back here, Piggy. Oh, I can pass through him. Amazing. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, I mean, ow. Come on, that's broken. You aren't supposed to be able to hit me twice in a row, so now it's push. I am stuck now on the door. Wait, how did I? Went in there and then got all turned around.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Yeah. I mean, I did live. OMD. Let's go to the piggy pens. Piggy, you here as well? Silence. Do not start or upset the acquisitions. But are the acquisitions gonna start on me? Okay, that's closed. I don't want to start or anything. That's a nice teddy bear. You can have it. Note. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas, I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again. And your form, imperfect, will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Ah, so these pigs things we are making are actually our children now. Does that mean that we want to stop the government or whoever is the saboteur to drown the pigs that we've captured?
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Okay. Wait, this is closed. Oh, this is now open. Okay. This was locked when I thought it was here. Funny. Nice mask. Piggy. Piggy. Wait a minute. Is that you, Piggy? Pass through him. Congratulations, I am doing the thing. No, it's locked now. I'm just going to rush through here because Piggy is after me apparently. Oh no, he isn't. Because I have to take a phone call.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
It's a what? It's a swing wing. It's a swing wing. Okay. You never know what my brain is going to come up with. Because even at best of times I'm not sure what it is making out of every situation. It's a swing wing. Well, it isn't, but it could be a swing wing. Cannot place a second one. Okay, that's a bad idea, I'm guessing. I need to go this way. Piggy! That is no piggy. That might be a piggy, actually. For all I know, the children are my piggies, and piggies are children, and they are both connected to each other. And that's a note. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with styrosine. Well, whatever. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large trunk of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced, however, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the accurate state of psychian poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. I have a feeling we're not a good guy. What made me think that? I don't know. Probably all the crimes we're committing in the name of our family, apparently. What a good place to come out at, Biv. It's gonna work now. You're gonna spin? Oh. Yeah, it is spinning. What? What is that? What the hell is that? My journal. A heady brew. I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing. A witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass. A strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with its so-called Compound X. Should I investigate further for clues? Yes, it can corrode some small amounts of... and I'm supposed to carry it where? It can corrode some small amounts of iron. That's why we're going to go and splash it onto this. Yup. Come on. It is highly flammable and corrosive. It needs electricity. No, it actually needs light. Yep, my eyes. Well done me. But with this nice trail of wine, we are going to cut it here. So for now, thank you for joining me, and see you in the next